For us Filipinos, we're only seen as nurses, teachers, engineers, and all that is known to be financially stable people.
Meet John, a Filipino photographer in Bangkok who turned a hobby into a full-time business after unknowingly approaching a TV personality on the street. He shares how moving through fear shaped his path, what living abroad taught him about chasing uncertainty, and why the moments you hesitate on are often the ones that change everything. I'm Tyler, showing what life abroad is really like straight from those living it around the world. Come along.
This place birthed the business for me. I was feeling down with my work, with everything else, and the only thing I know to keep me up emotionally was just to shoot. So I came here out of nowhere and just start recording, opening my camera, just approaching people. And I remember, I think somewhere over there, I there was this girl, simple white shirt. Her smile just attracted me so much. Even when I was from afar, I need to get her. I need to get her in frame. When I approached her, she was with her husband or her partner, and I said, "Hi, can I take a photo of you?" And no, they were hesitant, but her partner or her husband said, "Yeah, yeah, go take picture of her." I was thinking I could take a picture of both of them, so I took a picture of her and then posted it on Facebook, no, on Instagram, and my caption was taking photos of strangers in Songwat. And Thai people start coming into my account like, you don't know her, you don't know her. Like, what? How could you not know her? She's so big in Thailand. Then they started tagging her, and I started checking her account like, dang, 1.8 million follower, and she's a big anchor woman here in Bangkok.
Wow.
And she started sharing my video, and she commented on my video that she's happy that I got to meet her and all that. And then she included my video on her like page. And from there, that's when people started, hi, how much is, and that's how it grew. And
Wow.
that's when I started thinking, oh, I can do it here. Like, okay, okay. And that's when I started, like, every time I get discouraged with work or whatever, I go here and I just take pictures of people here.
When do you feel like things in your life really started like changing into, the journey you wanted to take?
I think it's a process. It's to encapsulate it. It's a one grand adventure. Comfort adventures never come together, and I think that's the same way with the process of me being a creative that I am right now. It's been a long adventure. There's more breakdowns than there's more celebration. But looking back on those breakdowns, that makes the celebration of today even more worth celebrating. I mean, like, the pain of the process, it makes the pursuit even more desirable.
Where do you think that strength comes in you?
Vision. Having a vision for not just for what you want for yourself, but the impact you're going to do with the art you're going to produce. The stories, like as a photographer, my heart always goes to freezing moments that tells a grand stories that people don't see in a moment. You
Mm.
just want to freeze it so people, like, from the photo itself, it speaks volumes of stories already.
Do you hope that your work inspires other people to, live their life to the fullest in whatever
Oh, yeah, yeah,
capacity?
yeah, yeah. So I had a friend when I started living here. I had a friend who just lost all his job and all that because during COVID he got sick, and he lost his job. Blah blah blah. And we were talking about life. So I grew up as a Christian. He grew up as a Buddhist, and
Yeah.
I wanted to know how Buddhist people view life. And his answer was heartbreaking for me. Life is life. I said, no, life is beautiful. The pain and the sadness all comes together into a beautiful mess, and that's what makes life beautiful. And he said, no, life is life. And then, that's what his mind was. So there was one time I brought him to one of my gigs in photo shoot. I just randomly take pictures of people, and he just saw me like enjoying what I was doing.
Yeah.
And one time we met up and he said, hey, I got a surprise for you. And he picked up something in his bag and he picked up a camera. I bought it. He said, why? He said, I saw you full of life. I want that. And you know what? He's doing great as a photographer now.
Really?
Hey, like, dude, you're better than me. And he said like, and then thanks to you, if I didn't get to see that portion of your life, I would never get to see how beautiful life is. And for me, I've won. That's hands down for me. And for me, just one, I want more. I want more like that story. So yeah, that's why I'm I'm willing to get broken in the process of my crazy pursuit in life if I can just inspire one more. Just one more.
What do you think has been the biggest change you've seen in yourself?
I used to feel afraid when fear is there, but now I feel excited when fear is there. Because now I know something's up there. I don't see that something's stopping me. That's why for me to get stopped or blocked, the weapon they use against you is fear and
Yes.
insecurity. Like, don't go there, don't go there. Then that's when you push forward. Because there is something out there. And that's what happens to me with that celebrity that I was saying. I was really afraid to approach her because I saw from my peripheral she had bodyguards. When I was approaching her, she was signaling like this to the people around her. That scared me, but when I got it, it it changed the trajectory of what photography for me now. So I think what changes me now is that two things. Do I still feel fear? Yes, definitely every day. But fear now is a weapon I use to get me more moving forward than I ever was back then. Instead of me stopping and thinking, fear, okay, we're doing the right thing. Let's get it on. Who knows? You know, no one can really know unless you step into it. So if you get rejected, then that's an opportunity to go get another direction.
So, what advice do you have for someone who wants to make a change in their life, kind of like you did, but they're just terrified to make that first step, face that fear? What advice would you have for them?
Move in fear. I know everyone would say moved in faith. While that's true, there's also truth in moving in fear because fear don't follow you. So the moment you move, keep moving forward, you'll just realize you've gone far from that moment you felt fear when you started. So I think just step out of fear and just do things in fear. Eventually, you'll realize that fear is no longer there. Yeah, I think as a creative, one of our biggest setbacks would always be fear. Fear of not being enough, fear of not knowing enough, fear of not having enough. But what if tomorrow is our last and what's stopping you is just this, not enough? I think that's petty.
You think that's the goal, like for this world right now, for everybody to be facing that fear within themselves?
I think with what's happening around the world right now is, I think personally for me, it's shaking me personally to stop boxing myself what society sees everyone should be. Like for us Filipinos, we're only seen as nurses, teachers, engineers, and all that is known to be financially stable people. But with what's happening around the world, it's shaking my core to understand that there's so much more out there than what society's boxing everyone is. And I think what's happening around the world is it's a loud message for everyone to consider what makes us alive. With happening around the world, we only have, I mean, it's a clear message that time is ticking. So between your life now and your death time, you only live a dash. The question, how are you going to live that dash?